Bam, it's time to shine. Hey, check it out. We got Carmelo Anthony and Rudy Gay on Bronny James proving he belongs in the NBA. Bronny been making some noise in that G League. I think 10 to 12 games, averaging over 20. Everybody in the G League not doing that. Let's give credit where credit is due. Do I think he should have been in college still? Yes. Just because, you came back from that, thank God, that crazy ass near-death experience, thank God again. You know what I'm saying? Came back, didn't have the greatest season, but you had games where you showed like, okay, he here, 15 points here, 17 points here, average like 4 point or 5 points for the whole season. Smart, plays defense, just play another year. Now he's showing off in the G League, and he had a decent game the last week in the NBA. So let's hear what they're talking about.
Bronny didn't really get the opportunity to be the man at USC.
Right.
Even at Sierra Canyon, he was very good, but there were definitely players on that team that were probably more highly touted.
That's another thing. Bronny's always gone to a really good school. Bronny never went to a weak school. Like again, I said he should have stayed in college. He was at Sierra Canyon. He was played varsity as a freshman. He averaged like 7.8 points per game there while they were playing as a freshman, averaging damn near 8 points a game on varsity. How many of y'all have done that? I don't know many people as a freshman with other star recruits. He just always played smart, was really a pass first guy. He averaged like I think 14, 15.7 assists his senior year. Like, let's keep going.
Right. All that type of stuff. To have success on the highest level of basketball, you need to have that experience being a lead dog.
I mean, there's cases where that's not true, but for the most part, yeah. I think you gotta, when you walk into a locker room in the NBA, right? Everybody was a man somewhere.
Facts.
You gotta respect that.
Facts.
When you go into a practice or whatever, that's what makes it competitive.
What he just said is a fact. That's why I hate when people try to compare their regular, listen to what he just said. I hate to pause it, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Right? Everybody was a man somewhere, and you gotta respect that.
Listen, hold
right?
on.
When you walk into a locker room in the NBA, right? Everybody was a man somewhere, and you gotta respect that.
That's why I hate when people try to compare themselves to pro. It don't even got to be NBA. It could be overseas players, G League players. I'm not saying don't be confident, but don't sit here and compare what you do in a public gym to what this person was doing to this pro athlete. This person is now probably playing a role in the NBA, NFL, or whatever. But if you look at what they did in high school and college, they were the guy. Now they're playing a role because there's 10 other motherfuckers just like them on this team that may be a little bit better than them. So how can you sit here and compare what you do at a motherfucking LA Fitness, 24-hour fitness, any non-organized run to what a pro does? Don't ever compare yourself, bro, to just don't do it. And that's not saying that you can't have an opinion, but don't compare what you, especially if you've never even, you ain't even touched JUCO basketball, but you trying to compare yourself to them. I hate when people do that, bro. Stop comparing yourself to pros. That shit is weird.
When you go into a practice or whatever, that's what makes it competitive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So 1000%, you can't, like you said, a lot of situations, analytics and stuff like that changes. So where people get a chance that probably when we were coming up probably wouldn't get a sniff at the league. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But you can't come to me, and it's a lot with just being a man somewhere. It's a lot of people depending on you. You got to gain respect. You got to be a dog within the game. It's a feel for the game. You got to have the feel for the game. Everybody doesn't have that. I mean, it's different for Bronny. He sees it every day. That's his dad. You know what I'm saying? His dad leads the whole league. Now with Bronny, the difference with Bronny is he's young. 1, 2, we see how good of a player he can be. Now he's missing making shots and finishing, but in between all that other stuff, you see it. He has a skill set. Of course, it's going to take time, and that process was sped up a little bit. But we see, are you surprised about him going down like he should and putting up numbers?
Right.
I'm even surprised he's putting up those kind of numbers down there because he's young.
Great numbers.
But this is great. It's showing that he's learning, and that's part of.
Bro's literally putting up 20 a game. Had he been averaging like 4 points, everybody would have been saying, see, because again, like I said, he should still be in college right now. But okay, whatever. Let's go with what it is. He's putting up 20 points a game on I think they played 12 games. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, 12 games so far. It's between 10 and 12. He's putting up 20 points a game. I think shooting 45% from the floor, and then 37 or 38. It's between 37 or 39 from three. Between those numbers. Playing defense, he caught a body on. Was bro 6'8"? The nigga he dunked on. You know what I'm saying? He's showing he can play. So I'm confused because had he been averaging 4, you would have said something. Now that he's averaging over 20 on 10 to 12 games played, it's the G League. But if I was averaging 4, what would y'all have said? It's just a lose-lose situation. This shit just weird.
I can, if I had one of the best mentors in the world, I see my process getting, if my dad knew anything about basketball, I would have been a better player. You know what I'm saying?
I for sure would have been,
You know what I mean? So it's
not NBA necessarily, but I would have been way better.
I didn't expect him to be.
That's why my son gonna be way better than me.
I expected him to spend more time down there, hone his craft, and become the player that we all think he can be. But all that, the BS that's going on around him, I feel him, but it comes with the territory. But real basketball players know it's going to take time.
See, I have a different take. That's why I was quiet. Okay, because I know the Bron situation, and I also know the Bronny situation.
Right.
And a lot of times people cross the two.
Right.
Bronny is his own young man. Bronny got his own lane. He's doing his own thing. He think totally different. He has his own personality.
Right.
He understands what's going on out here.
Right.
Bronny know, like he said, I read it.
Yeah.
Nigga, his pops read everything. His pops know everything that's going on out there in the world. He know everybody say about him.
Especially given what's happened the past several weeks.
This kid, Bronny, is 19, 20 years old.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's on social media. He's on X. He's on. He see what's going on.
I just can't call it X, bro. It's just a habit calling it Twitter.
That is, he don't get the chance to go prove himself. He get thrown out there for 5 minutes. He get exposed. Oh, he going out to the G League. He playing, he's go score 20, 25, come back. And it's people get to question that. Is it really real? What is it? We don't know what type of player Bronny gonna be.
But you see it, though. Like I said,
No, I'm not disagreeing with you.
His skill set's there.
He's
It's
a
just
basketball player.
finishing. That's young players at all.
He's a basketball player, which is why I'm getting to my point. He's a really good basketball player. He's a high IQ basketball player. At a young age, the only way you can get better is by playing.
Right.
So they put a lot on him by saying he's not going to play in the G League. So because at the beginning, he's not going to the G League. But because of that, people was holding you
Bron
down.
messed him up with that tweet. Bron shouldn't have tweeted that shit.
So if he's not going to the G League at 55th pick, that means he's going to be part of this lineup with the Lakers.
Well, to be fair, he was averaging 25 and 6.
What I'm trying to say is this is a testament to the G League as well.
Yeah.
Because to his point, there's a lot of people who grinding and hustling down there in the G League. So for him to go down there with all of this bullshit that he got to deal with every single day, go down there and play 25, 35, he's showing guys the development and the process of this. I'm not the same player I was in training camp.
Right.
I'm not the same player I was last month.
Right.
But because we don't see the journey, we don't see the work ethic, and we don't see all of that. We just see the final product once they get on the court.
Right.
But we don't see you sucking the teeth. We don't.
I was about to say, was she about to talk? What's going on?
That this kid put in. Now I'm not saying is he a starter right now in the NBA. I'm not saying that he's supposed to have 30, 35. I'm saying he deserves a shot, just like anybody else in that situation.
Because the other rookies, what are they like? I think Zach Edey's on Memphis. Memphis is a contending team. Well, not championship contender, but they're a playoff team. So, he going, and he's playing with John Morant. They're not the same position, obviously. I haven't really watched a lot of games. I ain't going to speak. I'm just going off what I've been hearing. But a lot of, this is, again, still feel he should have been in college. Did he get to the NBA because of LeBron? Is his dad? I'm not disagreeing with that. But I was gonna say this in a dialogue video, podcast type of video, that why do people act like they've never gotten an opportunity because of someone they knew? Bro, I've been in hoop runs with not this fake pro shit that everybody swears they are, puts in their bio. I'm talking about a real pro who played in Africa. Contract and everything, making money off the rock. I've been in the same gym with him because of my homie. And I've been in certain runs because of my partner, my brother. One of my good friends. Great friends. Going on 10 years damn near a friendship. I've been in certain gyms, trained with a certain trainer because of him. I remember there was a time I didn't perform. Niggas was texting him like, hey, bro, your homie can't slide to the runs no more. I was just, like, bro, I was barely getting the ball, and I was getting the ball. I was nervous. I was missing shots. Like, I'm playing defense. I'm always do that, but it's just, I'm not confident because I'm barely getting the rock. Like, I'm not getting that many touches. It's hard to play when, but all right, cool. They said that. My partner texted me like, bro, he sent me the screenshot of them niggas saying that, and then he texted back saying, bro, I swear he can hoop, bro. Give him another chance. Woo woo. He sent that shit to me. It was all like, bro, I got your back no matter what. Kill these niggas next time you hoop. Went back. I played good. I wouldn't even say I killed them, but I played good. I made, for the small shots I got, I was extremely efficient. Coming off curls, down picks and everything, hitting jumpers, getting to the basket, playing defense, getting steals. You know what I'm saying? Closing out right, all type of shit. Playing with another dude who's playing in like, this nigga's name is Zach. I was on the same team with Zach Copeland. Zach Copeland, I think, went to Illinois, and then now he's playing overseas. And killing overseas. So, it's just, I got that opportunity because of him. It's the same thing. We all got an opportunity because of someone we knew. That's just how life works, bro.
Where's the 55th pick? That's my belief.
I'm going out on the whim and say this.
Whim or limb?
Both.
Whim and a limb.
Whim limb. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go out on the limb.
Go out on the whim.
On the whim and the limb. In a couple years, Bronny's going to be a real NBA player.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like a real solid NBA player.
I can see him in a couple years being a starting.
One issue I have with Bronny right now.
I can see him being a starting point guard in a couple years.
Okay. One issue I have with Bronny right now, not an issue, but like that I would love to see him do, is not lose his confidence throughout all of this.
Facts.
Because we see the difference when you lose your confidence
and you don't know how to be alpha or a leader.
And you don't know. Right. You lose your confidence because you still have to learn how to be a new alpha and a leader on this level.
Yeah.
So this is my one thing. To the end of allowing him to develop.
Yes.
Should they just let him rock with the G League team?
Yes. So I would prefer, again, this is me, rock with the G League team. Mm-hmm. Because if I'm not going to come play,
what's the point?
I'm still practicing with the team. I'm still going through progressions with the team. I'm still going through offense, going through the defense. So I'm getting that day-to-day kind of work that I need to stay, abreast of what's going on if I do come back over here.
Actually,
but
I don't think so.
Go play? What you mean?
I think, like we said earlier, like this is the end of the regular season. It's gonna be some nasty liners out there. Let him get some time up with everybody else.
It depends on what the Lakers are trying to do. They are in a different situation than the Knicks.
Seeding.
So it depends on what they actually trying to do. What they trying to accomplish.
I don't think they worry about where they see it at, bro. With them two, I don't think they.
Nah.
I
don't think they the 4th seed right now.
He's too small for that. He's too. He knows who he wants to match up
with.
He's
not, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. Like, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll say this right now. If they lose to OKC, hey, I was wrong. Them niggas lost. I will say it. I'm not gonna jinx nothing or nothing, but I'm very confident with the Lakers against OKC. If they had AD still, just because of the size and shot, I know AD would kill Chet Holmgren. But even so, I'm still confident with the Lakers against OKC. I don't believe in OKC just yet. I don't.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, if he's going to rest, if people are going to rest,
No,
Bronny
don't
should
rest.
be playing.
Yeah, if they're gonna rest, if that's what you want to do, but we
And
don't
now
know
you gotta
the
be real
Lakers.
strategic with where you want to do that.
Well, like the situation he just had in Milwaukee, right? Like LeBron was sitting, Luka was sitting.
Yeah, and we
he went
also
out there.
talking like it's like 30-something games left in the
That's
season.
not-
Like if
yeah,
this was
like-
like a couple
Oh,
months
doesn't.
ago, I would say, yo, let Bronny
the nasty
go work in
games he was
G League.
talking about earlier
Right,
in
and
this
that- yeah,
episode.
go let-
These
go
are the
let him-
games
yeah.
that
No
you throw
disrespect.
Bron out there.
But now, to your point, where that is correct, I digress on that. Like,
Me too.
allow him to play. Like, give him these minutes. If you're not going to play
Against real NBA players.
Luka and you're not going to play these guys, play against the guys who, because the other guys is not playing either.
Yeah.
So play against the level of talent that we
That-
should be
that
playing
you should
against.
be
And
playing.
let's see what we rate at.
It's 10 games or less to go in the regular season.
Yes.
What does his offseason then look like, and what are you looking at next year?
All
Facts.
season,
talent
back to the
NBA
summer
players.
league.
So this is why it's important to keep your confidence. Your confidence is important.
Oh, that's work.
This last 10 games, if they're gonna bring you up to play, your confidence is very. How you close the year out is very important.
Right.
Because now you take that confidence into summer league,
Right.
and now you go show.
you gotta dominate
Now
summer
you
league.
go show the
Yeah.
difference between.
He
my
played good
development
last summer league, I
and these
think.
rookies' development.
Yeah.
These rookies that's coming in, or second
Okay.
year players. I want to now everybody get a chance to see me play. Summer league is fun. Like, I get to try new shit. I get to try the shit that I've been working on in the summer. Now we get to really see the confident Bronny coming in, having an opportunity to work for a spot or work to be in the lineup with the Lakers next year. I think we're gonna see a lot of Bronny headlines this summer.
Man, good. Hey, that was a good video, man. Hey, if y'all like this video, you know what to do. Get at me on the next reaction. Rest in peace to Kari, ex my grandma, both our grandmas, and I'm gone.